I genuinely believe that there is a war right now going on for your attention, and every single companies out there, social media companies, video game companies, prawn companies, even companies that are selling like furnitures, Amazon, every shopping companies, every companies out there are fighting for your attention. Every single one of them wants to have as much of your attention as possible. Their main goal right now is to make you spend as much time as possible on their sites. And why do they want that? There's two main reasons for that. And the first one is pretty obvious. It's about like the ad that they have on their sites, right? Because if you have like a social media site or if you have a news site, if you're a blog, whatever, there is ads on there, right? There's like ad space that you can click. They show products and they want you to click on that link and buy the product, right? And they want you captivated on their sites so that you can click on the ads and buy the stuff, right? Because if I show you 1,000 ads, there is a high probability that one of those ads, right, you will click on it and you'll buy it. That's just how it goes. It's because 1,000 things, one of them you'll say to yourself, you know what, I might need that, I'll buy it, right? That's what they bet on. And the other thing is, if you're like a furniture store, if you're Amazon, if you sell things, you want, I want you on my side for as long as possible. And why is that? Because if I offer a wide variety of products, you are much more likely to choose one of them and to buy it, right? Because imagine if I sell like food, if I sell furniture, if I sell every single thing, you will most likely spend time browsing on there and then you'll see something you love and you'll think, oh wow, I would love to have this. It doesn't matter what it is, even a furniture store. You think you don't need to buy furnitures right now, but you're browsing on like IKEA or stuff like that sells furniture, I don't know, but you're browsing on there and then you see something, you know what, I could use that. It could be a nice addition to my home. I could use it to cook something. I could use that thing to sit on. I don't know, right? But you will most likely tell yourself that. And the wider variety of things, there is a higher percentage chance that you will buy something from them. So those companies, they want your attention. They want you to spend as much time as possible on their websites, on their applications. They just want you to be to spend as long as possible on their sites, right? Because they want you to either click on an ad or to just buy their products. It's perfectly normal. It's how capitalism works, right? But what it means for you is if you spend all of your time like seeing ads, like you wake up in the morning and you spend all of your time on a social media, you see ads and you might buy what you see on the ads, you might not, right? Doesn't matter because they still have your attention. It doesn't matter if that precise that you don't buy anything, they still had your attention. And what it means is you're not able to do anything productive without your attention, right? Because you just spent like 2, 3, 4 hours scrolling. Instead, you could have spent that time working on something great. But the applications that you just spent all of your morning on, they're literally like designed to make you to make them as addictive as possible. They try to optimize every single thing so that it's so easy for you to just doom scroll, right? Next time that you go on a show social media and you watch like the short form content on there, it's so easy, right? You have your phone in your hand and you're just watching the content. And if you don't like what you're seeing, you can just scroll. One finger scroll, and it's as easy. There's no friction right now. There is literally no friction for you. They have made it so easy for you to just spend as much time as possible on their applications, on their sites. Everything has been optimized in a way that you want to be there, right? You want to stay there for as long as possible. But what it means for you is if you don't resist that, you lose your time and your attention, which are both your most valuable currency. Without any time and without your efforts, without your attention, you cannot create anything worthwhile. And I truly believe that the companies that are engineering those sites, those applications, they want that. They want that because if you do not create anything worthwhile, if you spend your time scrolling, right? It means that you're not creating anything valuable. It means that you're not contributing anything to society. You're not contributing anything that is productive. You're just scrolling, you're just there, right? And if you are not contributing anything, if you don't feel a sense of accomplishment deep inside of yourself, there's no sense of accomplishment, you don't feel accomplished, you feel like you're not doing anything, you want, right, to feel things somewhere else. And how can you feel something somewhere else? It's by buying stuff. It's by buying the new furniture, buying the new game so I can numb myself and not think about that I've not been doing anything productive for a while. So they engineer it in a way that you don't feel a sense of accomplishment because you are spending all of your time on those sites. It's like a big circle that has been going on and it's never ending, right? Because you spend all of your time on that site, on that application. You waste your time, you don't have any attention left. Because what happens when you stop doom scrolling for like 3 hours? What happens? You're so drained mentally. So you don't want to work on the big project because all of your dopamine has been depleted. It's really hard to motivate yourself to start something. Why? Because there's no joy in starting something that is hard. When you have been given dopamine for the past 3 hours for doing something as simple as taking your phone and just scrolling up and down, and you get rewarded for that. Internally, you get rewarded for that. So there's absolutely no point for your brain to seek out the deep hard work. There's no point because it got a reward by just doom scrolling. So then what happens? You feel bad, you cannot work. It's hard. You don't work, you don't want to work. So what happens at the end of the day? You feel bad. You feel bad because you did nothing that day. So you want to scroll more, right? You want to numb yourself. And you know what? You found something great. There's something that you could buy, like a new piece of furniture, some new clothes. It will make you feel better once you get it, right? That new video games, that if you get it, wow, I will be so happy to play that game. I'll be so happy, right? Do you see? And then you still waste your time. You get that new video game, you play it, you waste your time. You get those new clothings, but they feel good, but you're still empty inside. It's still, you're numbing yourself. It's still like you haven't done anything. So you know what? I should numb myself even more. I should go on play that video game. I should go on that social media and just waste my time. And the cycle continues. This is how they get you. They get you by first wanting to spend a lot of your attention and time. And then when you do not, right, have the resources available to work on a big project, what is there to do left, right? Let's say that you want to start a big project, but you have spent all of your day numbing yourself on social media, video games, prawn, whatever, shopping, doesn't matter. But you have spent all of your day wasting your dopamine, wasting your energy. You cannot work, you can't work out, you can't create the big project, you can't write a book, you can't assimilate the informations from podcasts. You're done, right? What is there left to do? Take your phone, open a social media and scroll, or play a video game because you're just so exhausted, right? That's how they get you. That's how they get you. But you need to break from that circle. You need to break from that cycle of never ending pain. And the best thing you can do is like cold turkey it. Just stop going on video, stop playing video games, stop going on social medias, and because they want your attention, they truly want it. But once you reclaim your attention and your focus, you'll truly see how powerful of a currency it is. When you're able in the morning to just sit down and start writing, just making videos like that, focusing on something that is hard, like reading a full book in a week or in a matter of days, you'll see just how valuable your attention and focus truly was. Once you start like putting that attention and focus and time on something that you deem is valuable, you'll truly see the value of it. But right now, for you, it's doesn't have any value, and you don't value it properly. But once you break free from that cycle by just stopping to go on social media and playing games, stopping your shopping addictions, stopping anything, right, that distracts you, and that any stopping anything that takes your attention away, right? Don't give your attention to those companies. When you stop that, and when once you start working on something that you find valuable, then you'll truly understand what they're taking from you. And you'll understand that the price that you're paying is so high. Like you're getting, you're not getting a good deal from that. Your attention is worth so much more than what you're getting out of those companies. They right now are abusing you. They are the real winners, and you are the losers. It's really hard to stop. I know it's truly hard, but the best way you can do it is cold turkey. Delete those applications. Stop wasting your time. Literally, stop wasting your time on those sites, on those applications. Delete the video games, everything. Because once you do, it's so freeing and it's so rewarding to have that much time and to spend it on things that you find valuable. But you have to do it first. You have to do the first step, and it's taking and reclaiming your attention and focus. And I know you can do that. I know you can.